everybody. Sorry for the delay. But Shorty over here wasn't ready on time.
No, I was not. Sorry, folks, but I got caught in,
Her head.
yeah, well, computer/sewing world.
Anyhow, how are you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. It's been, sorry I'm not looking in the camera, folks. I'm trying to find you. All right. It's been a week. Okay. Videos, right? No.
I have no idea. Just search for it. That's how you found it the quickest the last time.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, there we are.
Yay.
Hey, there I am. Hi, everybody. Okay.
Okay, so until you got that muted.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. There we go. Sorry, everybody, for being so late.
I want my Windows 10 interface back.
Oh, my goodness.
Windows 11 is just not growing on me at all.
Aw.
Linux Smith, here I come. Anyhow, are you ready? Are you still scrolling through stuff?
I am. Just make it a little bigger. There we go. I'm ready, folks.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your patience. And thank you so much for the emails you sent me this week. I know I've been so busy. I'm working on my computer and sewing all at once and getting ready for a vacation. And you really need a vacation, right? So here I am. And I'm very happy to be with my friends from around the world. If anybody wants to see me online, send an email to Sally@SallyDiane.com.
Or you can try info@SallyDiane.com.
Right. Well, they both work.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Sally@SallyDiane.com works as well?
Yes.
Well, why did you make it confusing?
Well, it just... info came up first.
Okay, then.
We'll be with you shortly.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Who is first? Kara James. Welcome back, Kara. What do I need to know for this month? That's a third gun.
That's a good question. Okay, so what does Kara need to know? What you need to know this month is the energies are a little bit strange, okay? And it's a good time for you to think outside the box. And don't count on the old reliable sources for information or assistance. Think outside the box, because this month you can kind of open up a cash source that wasn't open up before. So, thank you for asking.
Okay, let's see. Next we have Dash. Oh, no, it's Bonita. Hello, Bonita. What can I expect in the coming weeks?
Okay.
Turkey?
Turkey, football.
Depending on where you live, right?
Right. And it's about time for me to post my annual... I have a meme that I just have saved of Julie Andrews spinning on the top of a hill. You know, she's dancing. And the meme says, "This is me not caring about football." Okay, so...
Yep.
Bonita.
Guess you had to be there.
I'll make sure to send you a copy.
I've seen it.
Okay, so what can I expect in the coming weeks? Good, 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 good. Um, okay, so you see how you got these swords, and they're all reversed except for one. And I look at this, and it looks like you have a very, very toxic woman around you. And for some reason, you think you depend on her. And the cards are saying over the next few weeks, you are going to reach your breaking point. And when you do, remember that all you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. You're not as blind or obstructed as you seem, and you certainly don't owe her anything. So you will learn to get rid of her, get rid of the sleepless nights and all the worry and anxiety, and walk away. Good on you. So I see a need for courage.
And next we have Lynette, who's
Hi,
looking for
Lynette.
spirit messages.
Well, welcome back, Lynette. You know what? I think, how would you like me to dig into my crystal ball? Not crystal ball, although I do read crystal balls by request. A crystal ball. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. So, the crystals that I have pulled, and I know they're small, folks, but you have over here, this is a magnesite.
It's out of focus.
Oh. There.
Yeah, okay. It just looks like a piece of white fluff.
And it does look like a piece of white fluff. But this is saying, and you also have the purple Dalmatian jasper.
Out of focus.
I gotta remember to keep it in my hand. And I know you can't see it, but it's got these spots like a leopard. And it's a purple stone. So these together tell me that Spirit is saying this is a time when you should be brave and you should look at your challenges directly in the eye. The purple Dalmatian jasper is associated with Jupiter. And right now Jupiter is going direct over the next month. And I think that I really feel like that Jupiter energy is at play for you. And I'm not an astrologer, but I kind of sense stuff. And here you have a bronzite. And the bronzite looks a little like mica, only it's got a more coppery color. And you also have a sodalite. And sodalite is associated, the sodalite and the bronzite together is, it just feels like you're going to have better third eye energy. So follow your instincts. Follow your instincts and take a few chances right now. Just because that Jupiter energy is on your side. Okay. And that's what you need to know. That's the spirit message.
And next we have Diane.
Hi, Diane.
She would also know what she needs to know.
Okay, so what does Diane need to know? And if anybody wants me to read the runes or the crystals instead of the tarot deck, instead of the tarot cards, just let me know. All right. So, Diane, and what does Diane need to know? Whoops. So, the first thing you need to know is don't be so defensive. And don't be afraid of that you're not going to win. You just need to get up there and try. I don't know if you a fan of Shakespeare, but I'm just getting a reminder of an association with Petruchio in the Seven of Wands. And Petruchio was kind of a pain in the you know what, and he kind of danced to his own drummer, if you know what I mean. And so he showed up to his wedding sidey wedding in mismatched shoes and a raggedy shirt, I think. Anyhow, back to the reading.
Are you channeling the felon president? Because you're all over the place.
Yes, I'm sure I am. Okay. So Diane, what you need to know is look every gift horse in the mouth. You've got somebody here that's kind of asking too much, and it's time for you to learn to say no, because it's undoing your grounding. That's what you need to know.
All righty.
So I think this is just a reinforcement of the idea of don't fall for the boy.
And next we got Rosie's Fairies.
Hi, Rosie.
Rosie wants to know whether her and Ryan will see each other again when she returns to town.
I don't know, Rosie. I'm feeling excuses. Let's see what we got. Rosie and Ryan. Okay. All right, so yeah, there's a bit of excuses. You might see him, but he's going to be a little cold and distant, and it's sort of like he doesn't see a future. So I think he is going to tell you in the kindest way possible.
Tell her what?
That he doesn't see a future.
Oh, all right.
With
Yeah, well, he's moving on.
Yeah, well.
And so are we. Well, Brandon wants to know what the work week's going to look like.
Brandon's work week. Okay. Brandon's work week. Okay, another one that's just plagued with these reverse cards. Because when I put this 2 down, the first thing I got is that you're basically being told you don't make the decisions around here, and whatever it is you're expecting, the answer is no. And when I see the Hierophant, just what I get is go back to the drawing board. So, yeah, you're going to have to do a readjustment this week. Better?
We'll find out. All right, so next we got Cool Libra. Should me and Alicia get together or stay friends? She reached out the other day.
Cool Libra and Alicia. What a lovely name. It feels like it feels like right now she's sort of being she is being forward to you with you, but right now she would regret it if you two got together, because she has not broken ties. You know, it's just not ready. And when I see the Justice dead center, this tells me there will be a time, but the time is not now. You know, you don't want her sleeping with you to get revenge on somebody else. You want something more balanced than that. and take your time and you can have it. So stay friends for a while. Just for a while until she's ready.
That's cool.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's cool.
Braveheart, when will finances improve? My goodness. Oh, Braveheart. Let's see.
Hey Google, cry me a river.
It says here that your finances will improve. I get a 4 here, but it feels like it's more like April. And I do see something being offered to you, but it's something kind of out of the blue. So, yeah, but it has a real springtime feel to it. I think that when you start out with such a positive card, which you do, that Four of Wands has this pulling together of friends and community and even marriage. So you have that. But that's something that takes a while to build up. And so I just feel like finances are going to get better around April, but there's plenty that you can do between now and then. And whatever comes out, look, that's coming out of the blue. And I know everybody who's a tarot reader out there is saying, oh, that's not what that card means. And in this particular instance, it's always what draws your focus. And just the idea of that hand coming out of the sky, it just feels more like he's being offered something. And, well, he is being offered something, but it doesn't feel like there's disappointment attached to it. It just feels like he's being offered something, and I really feel like it's something good. Okay.
I wonder how many of the other card readers have read tarot cards for 54 years. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
How will our road trip go this week?
Okay. Cindy C. road trip. Oh, good. It'll go good. You just have, you have the Ace of Wands right in the middle. So it's going to be a better trip. It really looks like smooth sailing here. Okay, and it feels like you guys are kind of more in tune with each other on this trip. So you might even find a little bit of a honeymoon feeling coming up in this trip. Very nice indeed. I'm wondering if you have pets, because there's something here about pets. So if you have pets, just make sure they're well cared for. Okay. Don't want them to be insecure.
No.
Yes, they do get insecure.
SR wants to know, will I join my family?
Did you get the whole message?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, have you been good enough? Repent, you sinners, repent.
That's enough. Okay, because he retracted his message.
Well, I don't see that part. So, am I moving on?
Okay, so SR is, I know you're afraid. You're afraid of the answer. So let's just see what your guides have to tell you about your family.
Yeah, folks, I don't see the retractions.
Yeah, well, I know that SR is tense about it, but Isn't that interesting? Okay, SR. One thing that where it starts is a relationship, and the relationship is a family outside of a family, and you guys are reminding you that you have a strong relationship around you, and you have opportunities around you. So when you go to see them, if they become toxic, it would be a good time for you to take charge and probably leave. Because if they see somebody who's strong and in charge, and that doesn't mean yelling and screaming and throwing a tantrum, it means just being firm, fair, keep your words short and sweet, my Southern mother used to say, and just walk out the door if it gets to be too much. Because I really feel like what you need to do is with your family, you need to change your attitude because they need to respect you a little bit more. And with your life in general, you've got something coming up for you really strongly in love and work. So maybe it's time for you to start a family of your own.
Well, Divine Oracle podcast, we do have a thunderstorm warning or watch. I didn't quite catch which it is. So
I like watching thunderstorms. Does anybody else like just watching thunderstorms?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Especially when you're at a certain lake in a certain Alps. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean Hosted? Yeah. Okay, so Gen X.
Will I be in a relationship by spring?
Okay. You kind of, Gen X, what I just said, my Southern mother said, to keep your words short and sweet, you need to keep your words short and sweet. I guess maybe, that's just relationship advice.
So no quoting Depeche Mode lyrics.
No, we don't. You do not want to do that. Oh, look at that. Huh. Okay, so your love life is going to get very active in the spring. And keep in mind what I just said, because it feels like you have a couple false starts here. So you do have 2 bad dates with 2 different women. And then you have a 3rd date. And by this time you're pretty tired of stuff. But the 3rd date is the charm. So yeah, you'll meet somebody in the spring. You'll meet 3 somebodies in the spring.
Woo.
Something you've sent out there, or something you do brings them in.
Well, yeah. Well, he started the spell today, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. What do you think that question is?
That's true. That's true.
So.
Oh, well, then thank you. And a special hello to Lynette and her homies. Oh, thank you very much. Okay.
Sushama, welcome back. Good morning, India. What's the weather like today? I have talked to a few people for a job. Will I get any job in November or December?
Okay. Sushama and a job. All right. A big yes. A big yes to that. You've got, you start out with the Eight of Swords, but it's the Eight of Swords reversed. So when I see that, I kind of see the ropes, which are very loose, blindfold. I see all your obstructions just falling away. And I think it has a lot to do with relationships because you have the Lovers in the middle. And that rings true. So the answer to your question is yes. Yes, yes, yes. There's also going to be, and this is just a little bit of extra information, there's also going to be a pregnancy coming up in 2025. Not sure where that's coming from. But you want to know if you're going to get a job by spring? Oh, yeah. When did she say? Oh, in November or December. So, yes, that's, yep. Yes. And you did get a pretty big yes.
All right. Donna, I did not skip over you. You're just not in line yet. Well, you're in line. I'm just not there yet. Like 4 questions away. Ooh,
Oh.
ooh. All right, folks. It's time for something else. All right. Once again, we're back for another pick a card. This time for the week starting November 11th. Happy Remembrance Day. Well, I guess that's not really a happy thing. What do you say?
It's good to remember.
Yep.
Because they say that the problem with people is they tend to forget and then history repeats itself.
Yeah, well, if you don't teach it.
Or
So,
civics.
Are you
yeah.
done shuffling and doing this or what?
Oh, yes, yes. Just wanted to make sure they're good and shuffled for you folks. All right, so here we go. And which card are you going to pick? Are you going to pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Which one resonates with you today? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? By the way, I am using my Smith Waite deck. And if you pick card number 1, then your card for the week is the Hierophant. This is a week for you to walk tall and proud. You know, it's kind of show your more formal side. You know, the Hierophant is about doing things by the book. So this is a week for you to do things by the book. And make sure you read all the instructions. Okay, did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card is the Moon. And so this is a week where you might have some strange dreams. It's a strong card of intuition. And, you know, kind of your intuition opening up. The Moon is a lot about that. It's also about shining a light on illusions, I would say. Because you have the dog and the wolf. And even though they seem to be very, very different creatures, they're actually very much alike. And so we fear the wolf, we love the dog. And the idea is that, you know, you should love both, I guess. Anyhow. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is about heartbreak. It is about a storm. But also, there's a reminder that you can weather the storm. So you are going to have a stormy week. But keep in mind, you can weather this. and there is sunlight that, in a lot of these cards, they'll show a little bit of sun coming through because the idea is storms pass. So be strong and know that storms pass. And everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week for another episode of Pick a Card.
And back to one. All right, we're back. And let's get back to the questions.
All right.
Who we got next? 1025.
1025.
What does my friend Chad think about me? Will he apologize for being disrespectful?
Oh, no. No, Chad is going to do that. Let's see. Let's see about whatever's going on between you and Chad. What's happening there?
Give the guy a break. They named him Chad.
Well, someone threw a temper tantrum. Yeah, okay. You know what? With Chad, he just has a way of showing his good side. And that's his form of an apology. So, no, he will never say the words, I am sorry. That just isn't in his vocabulary. But he will, this strength card right in the middle is saying, whether you realize it or not, you actually have the upper hand in this relationship. So don't go crawling back to him. Worst thing you can do. Know that he will swallow his pride just enough to charm his way back into your good graces. But I'm sorry, never happened.
All right. Sean is looking for guidance for their love life.
Okay.
Like, do you need an instruction manual? We'd send you to a guidance counselor, but we all know how absolutely useless those people were in high school.
That's your main card. I'm just pulling a couple more. Yeah. Just like that. Well, it hasn't been going like you wanted it to. This is a real good time for you to turn your back and walk away from whatever you've been doing. Because it's kind of like that, they say that Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And you are going to the same place over and over again to establish relationships. And you're not going to get you're not going to get any different results. So you need to kind of change your game. And the middle one, and this one jumped out. If you play it back, it jumped out just perfect, right into my hand. So it's a pretty strong message, whatever it is. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. If you want relationships, you do have to show your good side. And this card, the Page of Wands, just, as you can see, it makes me smile because he's such a charming character, and you just need to present yourself a little bit different. And basically, I'm getting the phrase "climb on another stage" sort of thing, whatever that means. So, relationships, guidance for your love life, yeah. Change your game, walk away from what keeps failing for you, and bring out the charm. Okay.
All right. April wants to know what the November energy is.
Okay.
By the sound, by the looks of it, Jupiter.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jupiter stuff happening.
Ooh.
That's okay. Jupiter likes it when you get yourself a shiny spine. Okay. November for April. November for April. Wow. That card just didn't want to let go. Okay. So, November for April. These two cards, and it talks about, those that are established. It feels like a manager or a boss. It feels like the powers to be, if you will. And it looks like you're being examined in a much friendlier light, and they're saying that you're keeping yourself in balance and you're being honest, and these things are working in your favor. And so just keep on with whatever you're doing. November is going to be a good month for you. The center, the card that flew out, the card that wouldn't let go, is a Page of Cups. So it says that November is a good time for you to show off your creative skills, however you express them. Whether you express them in writing or art or speech, this is the month to be creative. Make sure you're honest, though. Okay.
And now we have Donna.
Thank you, Marcy.
How's the rest of November looking?
Okay. The rest of November for Donna. Okay. Your heart's lighter, dear. I like to see that. Okay. November for Donna. I hope you get out of having to cook the turkey. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so first off, someone's it looks like it looks like you might be dealing with a sick man here. And when I look at this, like I turn this over, and all I'm getting is like the flu, the stomach flu. And yeah, so when I look at this, I see Florence Nightingale. And so, yeah, you're going to be taking care of somebody who's sick. Okay, and this, the magician, the one who manifests things. You got a touch, girl. And when I look at this, and this is toward the end of November, you've got the guy that pulls everything together. And so one way or another, you manage to pull everything together. And you will get him better. Get him better and off the throne. Okay.
All right. Next is Lover Guy 79. Any love relationship coming my way? And I'm going to depart for a minute because the dog wants out. Oh, the dog needs out.
Okay. So. Okay, so a love relationship for Lover Guy 79. All right. Okay. All right, it's funny that you're getting the Ace of Cups when on both sides you have such positive cards. Because you have the Star, which is like dare to dream, dare to wish, dare to, make your wishes come true. Because the Star gives out on, you see how she freely pours on both hands, with both hands. She's very balanced and very open. And so there's that. That's how you come across. And then you have the Sun, which is find somebody joyous. And yeah, find somebody who's joyous and open. And so, happiness is a choice. And it just feels like you're going to be given a choice. You can find, because it feels like you're going to find someone who really wants to be in a relationship with you. And it just feels like it's just not a fit. And the cards are saying, let that one go. Definitely let the first one go. Because she's just not, they're just not where you're, it feels like there's this attitude problem. So this one, okay, that fits in perfectly. Yeah, don't accept somebody who's negative. Don't accept somebody who needs fixing in any way. Because when love does come into your life, it's going to come in a way that is very unexpected. So keep wishing and hoping, and make sure you get out there and show everybody your good side, and do not get caught up with somebody negative. Okay, and let's see what we got next. Where's lover guy?
All right, what'd you finish?
Okay, just lover guy.
Oh, all right. Well then, let's get back to Evermore.
Hey, Evermore.
Evermore wants to know about the situation between Dem and Francesco.
Okay, Evermore and Francesco.
Yeah, we have no choice now, don't we?
Oh, Evermore and Francesco. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so, Evermore and there you are. Evermore and Francesco. And the cards are saying, this is why I was smiling, because I'm getting this idea that in the long run, it's a happy relationship. I think that you guys play come here, go away a lot. And I'm seeing that here. And I'm also getting a reminder that relationships are a two-way street. And you might want to work on repairing whatever's wrong with it. Maybe we need to cut out the games a bit. There is something very, very long term here. And it feels like sorry around you. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm hearing thunder now.
Yes.
All right, Speak Knowledge would like to have some spirit messages.
Okay. Is it okay if I just pick out some?
Yeah, they are so small.
Oh, they are? Okay,
Yeah,
so
they are so small.
we'll just do the runes. Do the runes for Speak Knowledge. Well, that feels right. And they all come up and boom, boom, boom. First off, something's coming back to haunt you. When I get Hagalis and I got Nothus. So the Nothus is the rune that controls the future, the Norn that controls the future. Hagalis is part of the Norn that anyhow the rules pass. But what I see coming for you in spirit messages, they are saying that there's some issues from the past that you haven't dealt with, and they are going to end up right in front of you to deal with, and this is a good time for you to do so. There's also this idea that you have some good intuition of your own, and I think you already sense that there are relatives around you. Somebody's watching over you, and legal matters go well. Okay.
Okay, and Jasmina wants to know about the week ahead.
Okay. Jasmine.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's quite the wind we got now.
Yes. ATM.
The dog went outside just in time. He must have known something was up.
Okay. Yeah, it really is howling. All right. So where are we? Situate. Now we did that in Francisco.
No, Jasmina wants to know
Jasmina.
the week ahead.
Okay. Got two. I'm sorry, Jasmina. We just got too caught up in the storm outside. Okay, Jasmina and the week ahead. All right. So you start out with the Five of Wands, but it's Five of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands is about like conflict and competition, but it's turned upside down. So I think you might find that the competition might get a little nasty because it feels like this is a good time for you to step away from some of the office back and forth, if you will. Yeah, this is a really good time for you to keep your nose to the grindstone. And, when you get that, it's just like let your banner fly. So, yeah, you don't need to get involved with the riffraff. Just kidding. Okay, Jasmina, it feels like you might be dealing. Makes sense when you have a baby there. It feels like you might be dealing with pregnancy issues. Whether it's yourself or somebody or something close to you.
Woohoo! All right, July Cancer wants to know about love.
July Cancer and love reading. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so first thing I see July Cancer is kind of a warning about watching your finances because it feels like you're kind of being nickeled and dimed to death. So this is a good time for you to kind of review them and figure out where you're losing $5 here, $10 there, because it feels like you've got a lot of things that you can kind of settle out there. Oh yeah, good. You have an opportunity coming up at work. I like to see that. All right, and that's a love reading. So this is still that idea. It's still, you've got the Pentacles. That's very materialistic. What's the next one? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. The Empress keeps popping up. All right, so love reading for Cancer. First of all, like I said, you do need to watch the material things. So that's where I get that Queen of Pentacles, and that was a side message. That was a card that flew out. But as far as relationships go, it's all goddess numbers. Okay, it says that on the path that you're on, you've already made some decisions about relationships and how they're going to go. And it's almost like you put it in writing. But it's kind of like it's got to be this way and this way and this way. And you've been kind of right here, and the Hermit stands alone. But the Hermit has his enlightenment. You know what you want in life, and you're willing to wait for it. But it won't be long before the Empress comes along. And the Empress is fertility. It is, and in love is she's a goddess of abundance, if you want to put it that way. She's you do have something coming, and the cards are saying, go ahead, keep your standards, and wait
Okay.
if you need to.
All right. And next we have Alicia Trillo. How is my granddaughter Mia doing her first year of college? So Alicia, your granddaughter is an adult and capable of having adult conversations with you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So
Yeah, no, I actually can't read her.
So please ask Mia yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Ice cream. My husband had a 2 years online flirt. Some months ago, they had a falling out, a fight, and she closed off. Does he still think about her?
That's complicated. Let's see. Yeah. I really felt, and the cards kind of backing me up. First off, the woman was a liar. And I think that kind of breaking of trust. And he's choosing his marriage, and in a way, he's grateful. He's grateful that there was a falling out, so he didn't go to the next obvious step. And so I think that you'll find him very open right now to working on the marriage, and that might be a good idea. Maybe a little bit of counseling and an honest discussion of boundaries and what we expect of each other.
Okay. Divine Oracle Podcast wants to know. They're doing some vendor markets with their best friend on how things are going to go. I'm assuming how they're going to go with the market, not with the best friend, but
yeah, let's see. Nice. You've got 3 major arcana cards. I like to see that. Now you start out with the world. So it's kind of like saying, well, you have a good idea, but maybe you didn't present it right. Because it's kind of like you almost got the mark, but not quite. And you have the hermit, and the hermit is somebody who uses their own intuition. You know, the lantern shines back on his face. You know that. So when I look at this, it says, yeah, you've made a couple of tries and you haven't found out yet, but it's still time for you to, review how we can make it better. And I say that because your final card is the Fool, and you know how much I love that card. And in the Fool is the eternal optimist. He always believes that there is opportunity right around the corner, and he can make it happen. So the card's saying, be optimistic, be willing to make changes, use your own information, and decide what needs to be upgraded. But the Fool is a very positive card, so it should end very positive for you. Okay.
All right. And who will be next? Benafsha, welcome back. Benafsha wants to know about November.
Okay. Benafsha and the rest of November. Wow. A lot of 5s. Then you move up to 6. Okay. So, the rest of November. First off, it looks like you're going to get some not so good news. just because it feels like somehow you find yourself on the outside looking in. But the reminder in this card is you have those who will stand by you during rough times. And even here, there's this idea of that you've lost something and you're going to focus on what you lost instead of what you have left behind. So November might have start out with a difficult change experience. Sometimes the universe does that to us. But you come to the end of November, and then you come to the Six of Pentacles energy, and that's the beginning of money trickling out. So once the money starts to trickle, you just have to figure out how to make it trickle more, right? So there you go. That's November.
Okay, next we have Lucky Girl.
Lucky girl?
Oh, Lucky Girl, since your question is about somebody else, you want a reading about somebody else, that's not going to happen. You're an adult now, but it looks of it. I'm sure you can find this Robert guy and have a conversation with him a lot quicker than what we would do. Anyhow, Rebecca, welcome. What do my spirit guides have for me?
Oh, what do your spirit guides have for you? I'm going to go to the ruins, and then I'm going to change decks. I think that deck's getting tired. All right, so
10
Rebecca.
o'clock. What are you changing decks for?
Oh, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca. November's time for family.
No, spirit guide messages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your spirit guide messages say that, you got this family, but they're also saying, you know something? You can change conversation when they want to talk about the past. So that would be a good thing to do. Yeah. But love, your spirit guides are also saying, remember, you're loved. Your family loves you, and I think, you with Legos, you just have this message of love. So you are loved.
All right, we'll do a few more.
Okay.
Firefly Magic. How does Scorpio feel about me while currently no contact? Firefly Magic, no. Once again, you want to know, somebody wants to know about somebody else. Ask questions about yourself, please. All right. R wants to know, am I really being pushed to study Vedic? Let's find out.
Am I really being pushed to stay?
Yeah, it's the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
I have that as the last question.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, where is he? Okay. Oh, there we are. R. Am I really being pushed to study Vedic? I don't even know what Vedic is. I'm sorry. Well, it feels like there might be a bit of a legacy there. As soon as this show is over, I am going to Google Vedic. Because I kind of think I know what it is, but I don't think I know what it is. Okay, so anyhow. The cards are saying, move on. There's something here. Yes, you're being pushed to study Vedic. Yes, absolutely. And it's kind of like an offer you can't refuse. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so yes, you are being forced to study it at first, but I also feel like this is going to be very enlightening for you. Because I do see you, the very first card shows this Ace of Wands. So even though you feel pressured on all sides, it says that once you get there, And once you start studying, you absorb it very quickly. Okay, and then it talks about paths. So I think that right now you have no idea how much that will clear your path. It feels like it puts you in a better place spiritually. And you're not sure where it leads. But even though you're going through emotional crap right now, it leads you to a good place, a very, very good place. Okay, so yes, you're being forced.
Well, folks, it's 10 after 4. I mean, 4 after 10. You see, that's how tired I am. And so we're going to call it a night. We'll see you again next Sunday night at 9 p.m., where we'll be broadcasting for a remote location. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to pack up a whole tote of this gear just to make you happy.
Just to make me happy.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Uh-huh. Anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe. And anybody, if anybody would like an online reading with me via Skype, Zoom, or Facebook Messenger, send me a message and I'll send you the information. Or go to my website, SallyDiane.com. Okay, and you'll find under readings the information on how to either make a reading in the spa at the Tracks, which is here in Stratford, or with me online. Okay, and I can adjust and read anybody anywhere in the world. Okay, so good night, everybody. Have a great week, and we love you. Bye-bye.